Hello everyone, this is a kind of a different video for me. We're going to be talking about the current state of FPES and what is to come with the recode. So currently, the game, I'm going to be so honest, it's in a repetitive state. Teachers always are going to dominate the match, unless like you have the time to get points to get a bat, or like actually have time to get books and toss them at the teachers, or you're just very good at blocking. But in its current state, it's become really repetitive. Especially since I have grinded out this game so much. To the point where, like, it's basically just like, oh, I can do my quest and be done for the day. Like, I own every skin. Besides, like, the April Fool's and then the Promise Ring Dabble, which I'm honestly not going for unless, like, I actually get that many points. But I'm not paying for that because that's like too much money. But yeah, in its current state, it's just really repetitive. There's really no way to combat the teachers, and if you're playing student, it's become really boring. Because like the only thing to do is grab notebooks occasionally, try not to get killed by the teachers, and like, or Alice. Oh, Alice Knights. Alice is very powerful, but she can also get taken down by teachers. I've seen it happen so many times. Like, as someone who's played Alice quite a bit now, I know how to genially get the teachers down or, like, avoid them. It's also kind of boring to play Alice in its current state. She's just either too overpowered or people just hide. Or they constantly will come up here and it'll just sit over there at that end. And it's just become, like, the game itself right now in its current state, probably because I've played it a little over 200 hours at this point. Possibly 300, I don't even know. But I played so much in this game. Especially when I played the original version, and I've also played like other fan games, which I'm really excited for other fan games, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about FPES. Let's talk about failure mode. In its current state. Let me just morph in a circle for one moment. And fill my infinite range and go to third person. That's just, yeah. So something that happened before, I think it's the Halloween update, they made it to where Circle's rage was changed. Also, I like the little pose she does, though. Anyways, I'm using this one. But yeah, if you run into doors, they just slam open now. Back in older updates, you had to break down doors, which I felt like was a bit more balanced. In its current state, I do think failure mode does need to be balanced heavily. Because, like, it's really hard to defend against, and when you get really good circle players, sometimes myself if I'm actually trying, not really, but yeah, if you get really good circle players, it's pretty bad. Because like you're just gonna get decimated no matter what. If like you're hiding in like one of these rooms, let's like say you're like right here, just hidden. Oh hi, I'm gonna look at the camera for a second. Anyways, yeah, if you're sitting in this corner and Circle's running by, she's gonna stop, turn right back, and just come charging at you. There's really nothing to it. Just it needs to be a bit debuffed, or at least buff the students to where it's actually tolerable. Like if they actually make an item to deal with her failure mode. If it could be Oreo themed, that'd be cool. Like where you toss an Oreo at her and like her bar just like drops a bit. I think that would be a cool little concept, but also again, it's gonna be hard because people would actually have to grind out points, and points are hard to get unless like you're going constantly for the books. I think, yeah, let's talk about, I already talked about Alice, I already talked about failure mode. The other teachers I feel like are decently balanced enough to where like I don't think there really need much changes. What really just needs to be changed is student gameplay, which I feel like their planned update, which let's actually get to their reworking coding thing. Let me go pull it up on the Discord, blah blah blah. I'll send like a screen, I'll put up a screenshot every time I talk about it. So, they said, hey guys, we're aware that there hasn't been much updates to the game, including events, so we want to reveal that we're planning to add for the next big update. The recode will have significant changes, fixes, optimizations, and maybe reworks. Maybe, guys. Maybe. What can be expected from the recode update? Player and attack hitboxes reworked entirely. That is something everyone's been complaining about for a long time, which I'm really glad that they're finally going to be updating that. Server browser will have filters like region, VC enabled, player count, and maybe Alice enabled for those Alice haters. Yeah, you Alice haters. How dare you? But yeah, it'll basically be like a pretty cool thing to like find like VC servers or like servers that just don't have, if you don't want to deal with Alice and like just grind out an update, that'd be great. Ping and FPS counter. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, for your like seeing what like you get in this game. Student emotes purchased with shards. Teachers will not have emotes discourage friendlying, but it may be changed in the future. I think emotes are gonna be toxic, obviously, as they are in any game. Outcome memories. Even though I love outcome memories. Don't hate me, outcome memories devs. I love outcome memories. I'm just saying, like, some people are toxic with it. But yeah. I think that's gonna be interesting to see, say the least. Student abilities inspired by Die of Death civilians. On every respawn, students are prompted to a deck of 3 cards, each containing 2 abilities with different stats like HP and stamina. I hope they make it like to the actual students in FPE. I'd love to see like what we get. New skins, 2 to 4 for each character. We'll see. I know one planned skin is Finn from the Dangerous Forest stuff, or Snowy Forest. I don't remember what it's called, but like the forest stuff, yeah. Which means we're probably gonna get a lot of Katieverse characters. Please, Agatha, I need it. I need it. I need it. For those who don't know, Agatha and Finn are my 2 favorite Katieverse characters. We're gonna gain new cafe shop items around 3 to 4. If I had to guess, those are gonna be the ones for the student update they talked about a long time ago, where it's like specific items to deal with teachers. If we're actually gonna do that. Special round events, i.e. like an example, I guess that's not i.e. like 1 life for student rounds, etc. Along with a round system rework again. They've had to rework it because I know the code is currently in a buggy state. And it's kind of messy. That's why they're trying to do this entire recode and complete update. A new playable character, Grace, obviously. Miss Grace. That's been planned for a long time. She's going to show up on non-Alice nights. And that'll be interesting to see a 4th teacher, which means new skins. And more possibilities. I wonder how she's going to play. It's going to be interesting. I feel like it's going to have something to do with that detention room, but I could be wrong. Let's talk about, apparently, like some UI updates, like backpack and improved abilities. That's like, oh, okay, cool, little quality of life things. NPC teachers for unfilled teacher spots. Whenever a teacher leaves around, their spot is filled by an NPC. This feature is still being decided, but it's funny to think about. Lols. I don't know how to feel about that, especially since that's going to require a ton of coding. And if it's too broken, they're just going to, like, abuse the game, physics and stuff. And I feel like an AI teacher would either be really horrible, but it could also be really well executed if the devs do it. So we'll see what happens with that. A new student objective for the base current school map. Emphasis on the current. They're going to be adding more maps. There's going to be map rotations, 1 to 2 more maps. Each map having unique student objectives, which I think will be really, really cool. Which I really hope they do Danger AU. Green AU would be really cool to see too. But yeah, that'll be cool to see. Alice phase 1 and 2 nerfs / balancing Alice. Alice is too powerful and she's boring to play as and to go against. Honestly, I think the nerf is needed. I feel like she just needs to either be nerfed or they need to make like an item to like better combat her. Something, or at least like give the teachers more of a chance. I mean, I love the update they did where they added to like if you get killed by Alice, you get 8 chance. I think that's great because it gives you more of a chance to actually become a teacher again. But yeah, we'll see what they do with that. A free-to-play playing of Alice by sending a significant amount of shards. They better make it as much as the freaking Thavel skin for the Promise Ring. Because I don't agree with that. Especially as someone who spent money on this game and grinded out the update. Or not update, everything, pretty much. Actually, everything in this game I've grounded out at this point besides the April Fool's update. But I don't think that'd be fun if they make it free to play, because then everyone will have Alice. Oh no. I think they should make it at least either where you can purchase Alice with a significant, like, big amount of shards instead of having to, like, pay Robux or something. Because then it'll be more balanced. Especially for the people who don't have Robux and who've actually spent their money in this game. I spent a lot of money in this game because I want to support the devs. I love the devs, guys. I love you guys. Yeah. A ton of bug fixes and quality life changes is the last thing on the list. Now, none of these are guaranteed. Oh, well, a couple of these aren't guaranteed. I know the skins are guaranteed, but I don't know the amount yet. I know Grace is coming soon. And obviously, like, some things that are still, like, up in the air. For instance, the free-to-play thing with Alice is still up in the air, still being decided. I really hope they either make it really hard to get, or they just don't do it entirely, especially since the people who paid for Alice, I feel like, should get something special, since we've literally paid for a character. At least give us an exclusive skin or something. That'd be nice to see. Then again, we'll see. I have been yapping for quite a bit now. Yeah. Yeah, for 11 minutes. Jeez. There's a couple more things I want to talk about. I mean, obviously with my skin, you probably know I like Mr. Compass. Apparently the person who made the skin concept for the game supports some weird stuff on Twitter. I'll put up that little announcement. So he got taken off, but we got refunded. That's why I have so many, apparently. We'll see what his redesign looks like in the recode, which I really hope it's cool, as Mr. Compass is one of my favorite characters. Also, yeah, you get to see my my funny little skin. I literally just tossed all the teachers on me and put Katie's sign on my back, because why not? And then I just put Alice. Because why not? I mainly just run around in this game and, like, occasionally other games like Outcome Memories and Rivals. I don't know. What's one more thing I can talk about? Guys, you should totally give me beta access, devs. Totally give me access to your testing stuff. I'm so cool, and yeah, I'm not actually. I don't actually care. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me. I'm just crazy. Crazy? I was crazy. Well. Oh no. Send help. Don't say it. Don't do it.
6.
Don't do it!
7.
No!